going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the seasonal server, but before we jump into things, we've got another patron. I know, I almost feel bad about it, because it's like every video now, but it's thing. Alright, so big thank you to finally a name I know I'm like 69% sure I can say this one right. Scott J. Ah, that sounds good. It feels like that's the right way to say it, but I definitely appreciate your support for the channel. It does mean a lot to me. I don't talk a lot about Patreon, except for apparently this week, because they've been flying in like crazy. But there's always a link in the description if you want to check it out. You absolutely can. It's not required or anything, just if you want to. But big thank you to Scott J. You're an awesome person. Thank you for supporting the channel, and let's jump into today's video. So, over here on the seasonal server, we've had finally just a smell of luck. It's just a teens of it, and it feels good. There's luck in the water, all right? I snagged an Aiden copy. I was doing my Prophet Orbs to get my Heroic Scrolls for the day. As you can see, I got 118 now. I finished out the Prophet Orb event right there and snagged those 100 Scrolls. While I was doing that, I pulled an Aiden, and I almost farted a rainbow. It was fantastic. And I feel pretty good about it, because that means we got an E1 Aiden guaranteed right now. All I've got to get is one more freaking Aiden, and we will never have to even say the word Aiden again, because we'll be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyhoodles, that's the game plan for today, is tons of heroic summons. So before we jump into it, I need to go ahead and pull out, I believe, is it 7 light and dark heroes? Yes, 7 light and 7 dark, and I think I've actually got all the shadow I need to get that done as well. The reason I'm not going to pull out all 10 is because I am a little bit short on space. I've only got, well, not short on space, but I will be when I go to do 100 plus heroic summons. So anyways, let's go ahead and snag out these dudes. Summon 7 of them, and summon out one, wrong way. There we go, 7 of those as well, and I guess we can go ahead. Do we need to summon out all of these, or will we get them along the way? I will summon them out. We'll go ahead and summon them. Let's go ahead and jump into my bag. I've gotten so many Jaras this season, it's actually borderline ridiculous. I think I've got enough to... I don't think I can 10-star her again. But I know I could take her all the way to E3 and then some. Same with Bloodblade. I got 2 more copies of Bloodblade still. I think this might be actually more than enough to finish that out. 11, 11, and 11. So we had 118, that would be, what, 33 more? That looks about right. 151 heroic summons. That's a buttload of heroic summons, peeps. That's a lot. So let's jump into it. Let's knock out 150 heroics and see what we can grab. So the first 10 bomb is in the water. If an Aiden popped up, I would just be a happy guy. If an Aiden doesn't pop up, it's whatever. Alright? I'm used to it by now. It's okay. But we'll probably take him to E1. I'd love to snag that extra copy because I could take him straight to E3. Absolutely ready for it. Just have to make a little bit of food, but we could do that on camera. There's another freaking Jara. Oh my gosh. 3 shadow units all at once. No Aidens. There's a Dasmog as well. I do want to build Dasmog eventually to E3, mainly to test out his PvE capabilities, but you never know. I might try a little bit of PvP season one of these times. Oh my god, what is that? Double KB pool? Holy crap. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid, I love it. Anyways, oh my, what is going on? That is, oh my god, another one. 2 lights and a dark and 1 10 pull. Okay, because already, someone in the comments be freaking out. Oh my god, Wrath, you're a dirty hacker, you cheater. This is seasonal server. The drop rates are like 7 times higher than on official. That's why you're seeing all these heroes drop. But either way, that's still absolutely crazy RNG for the increased rates. 3 light dark heroes and 1 10 pull. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I like it. I like it. If only my luck was like that good with Aiden's, I'd be a really happy guy. Oh! Ooh! Another Gurky. Holy crap, we already pulled... Oh, there's a Cruise. There's a Cruise. We can enable Cruise's thing. Pulled a Zia, Shia, Sha. There's a million ways to say it. I hate Google because like, you can pronounce this word 15 ways. And I'm like, dude, which way is right though? So whatever, not a big deal. We're already full of unit space. Still got 51 of those to go. I guess... Let's just do it like this. Let's just knock out a ton of our crap. I've got so many 5 stars, it's ridiculous. I don't need all you 3s. Get out of my bag. Give me space. Actually, that's 51 exactly, isn't it? Perfectly is. So we'll go ahead and continue on. We'll go ahead and continue knocking these suckers out. Sigmund, there we go. That's, man, if I was building a legit team, I'd be a happy dude right now. Try to build cheese, get all the good heroes. Try to build good heroes, all you get is cheese. That's the way the game works. But it's okay. It's alright. Summoning out tons of 5 stars, even though I don't really need them. Man, I kind of do. You always need 5 stars for foods and such, but kind of ridiculous. There's a Heart Watcher. I've actually needed that Heart Watcher for ages. That means I can 10-star her finally. Makes me happy. There's a lot of good heroes came out of these 150 summons. An absolute stupid amount of them. Can we summon one more? Absolutely can summon one more. Bam! Hot. Looking good. And that should fill our bag space 100% to the full 600. Who do we need to get rid of now? I don't know. Before we go to get rid of things, how about we do, let's look at our Heroic Miracle. How are we looking? Decently close on Fortress. Not that it really matters, but it kind of matters. I still do have an Aiden chilling right here. So if I get enough casino chips, I'm going to be spending all my gems pretty much on casino chips because I want to guarantee an E3 Aiden this season so I never have to build the dude again. But for nowsies, we're going to have to go into the replacements. And, well, actually, what do we got right now? We snagged some decent stuff. So definitely get 10-star Heart Watcher, which is absolutely fantastic. I've been needing to do that for a long time. We got the Cruise for an E1 Cruise, also a good deal. I'd like to enable Cruise for attack debuff, so I can, not die as fast. My Aiden won't at least. And over here, all we got's the one Aiden. Just the one Aiden and a bunch of other... Look at all those Jaras. Good lord. It's a whole line of them. How many is in a line? 7? Good lord, there is 7 in a line. What am I doing here? Go there. Game. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10, and I've already made a 6-star, so that's 12. That's enough to make 2 E1 Jaras. That's crazy. It's absolutely nuts, but... Ooh, we got mail. What do we get mail from? Oh yeah, summoning prizes. Go ahead and give me all that stuff. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and replace in the Shadow faction and hopefully I can snag that Aiden out of here instead of having to go hunting in other areas. Let's do Glenn. I've been doing everybody but Glenn. Let's replace some Glennage and see if Glenn can give us an Aiden. If Glenn gives us an Aiden, I'll be a happy dude. We can swap over and do, I don't know, maybe not Fortress. We'd do Forest. Probably trying to snag a Heart Watcher or something. Perhaps. Could be a thing. My replacement luck has been... Well, there's a Walter. I'll take it. I've got 4 other copies. Let's not leave him alone. You can be a thing, my friend. Let's go with the Gabagbo. We'll replace some Gabagbo action. See what he's all about. I don't think it really matters which one you put in there, but there's a freaking Bloodblade. There's a Bloodblade. I don't need it. I've already got an E3. So we'll let that guy go. We'll let him go back into the pond so somebody else can snag him out. Butt cheeks. Bades out the wazoo. Could have had like 6 E3 Bades this season. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Got 12 more of these suckers to go. Come on. Come on, just give me one Aiden so I can just be a happy dude. We can take him straight to E3 and just never speak of this dude again until hero analysis time, which we would have to do. But it's whatever. Not a big deal. 8 left. Come on. Come on, game. I've been replacing for Aiden all season. And I have yet to pull the dude from the twigs. I pulled 1 from the Prophet Orbs that I can remember. It's been a rough season for copies of Aiden, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Just become an Aiden. You've got 2 chances. You can do it. Or maybe you can't. But you probably can. But you won't. Whatever, game. I hate you too. We're not friends anymore. But it's okay. It's okay. Ish. Let's take a look, see what we got in the Prophet Tree here. Or not, what am I doing? In the Heroic Miracle. Boop. I need 3 Fortress Heroes. The question becomes, can I fuse up 3? No, I can fuse up 2 because that's the way the game does me. There's really no other way to get more of them, is there? I guess we'll just go Super Casino. Scratch my nose a little bit because allergies are a thing. An absolute terrible thing. We'll just spin these one by one. BT Dubs, you haven't been following along. This is the last week of seasonal, and I still have not pulled the first hero from the Super Casino this season. It's absolutely ridiculous. My worst Super Casino luck I have ever had in a season. I still can't really believe it. I'm just like, are you serious? Are you serious? 3 whole weeks, well over 100 super chips, and not a single 5-star hero from the wheel. It's a bit sad, but, you know, whatever. I've gotten tons of orbs and branches from it, so it's all good. We'll make it happen one way or another. So I'd like to snag the Heart Watcher for the enable. Like I said, that would be ideal. The enabled Cruise again would also be nice to help me reduce some attackage on the enemies. There's another Prophet Orb grab. I'll give it to me. Give me the Prophet Orbs. But during the hero analysis, generally I run everything vanilla for the first run anyways, so my entire team should be knocked down to vanilla stuff to make it an accurate for official, but, you know, whatever. What do we got, 6 orbs now? We do have 6 orbs now. Let's go ahead, jump over. You know where we're going. You know exactly where we're going. We pulled one today with these, actually. I had 8 at daily refresh, and I snagged an Aiden. Maybe we could do a repeat and grab another Aiden. Another Aiden could be a thing. Or it could be a not a thing. Do we have any of these? Ah, we do. Perfect. We do. I have not done anything at all this season in terms of, like, actually trying to place in ranks. Actually, let's look at them. I haven't looked at them since, like, week 1? Week 2, maybe? Where are we at? Actually, that's better than I thought I'd be. 6,000? That's not terrible bad. I mean, it's horrible. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely balls. 2,700 there. Oh my god. 12,000 in the tower. I haven't messed with tower in like a week. What is this looking like? 19,000, dude. You guys are looking at a pro player right here. We're doing hot. I didn't even think I did Broken Spaces. I must have done a couple battles. Yeah, pretty bad. I've been super busy this month, and it shows really bad right there. I've been doing horrible. So whatever, not a huge deal. I'm not super worried about rankings. I just want to get this cheese done so I never have to do it again. We'll go with Deathborn. Let's knock out these last 5 replacements, see if we can't snag our Aiden here. And if we can't, there's a Corpse Demon. We'll just make him enable 1, do a little damage testing, and then hopefully snag that other Aiden off the casino later. And, you know, build the rest of it then. So, let's do it. Let's do the last one, and another Bloodblade. I'm telling you what, guys, my Bloodblade luck is just stupid. It's just kind of, it actually is ridiculous this season. Anything else that a guy could do? We've got tons of those, which I don't need. I've got, how many of the casino deals do I have? Like, I know I've got a bunch. 14,000, whatever. Like I said, I don't need the 5-star heroes, and Aiden can't appear up there. Wait a minute. How many heroes do we got? 600 exactly. Let's go ahead and throw some of you guys under the bus like that. And I think I've got 2 energies up here. We'll snag both of those out, and maybe we'll snag an Aiden from this. I know you can get Aiden from these. We can get a Fat Moo as well. And ODO 1. That actually isn't a bad deal, because I believe we can fuse up. I know it's kind of a little bit draggy-outy here, but it's a thing, all right? You guys just gotta believe. I'm going for everything I can possibly do to kind of snag Aiden out. So let's go ahead and go like so. Ah, we're going to be 1 4-star short game. Why do you hate my soul so much? That is just sad. That is just sad beyond words in so many ways. I was going to fuse up that other dude, and that'd have finished Heroic Miracle, wouldn't it? It would have. It totally would have. Whatever. We ain't gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead, I guess, and we could just... I don't want to enable too much stuff in case I do get the other Aiden copy, like set myself back to where I can't actually E3 him. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and E3 Aiden, throw that copy, or E1. I wish we could E3 him. I did make a... Okay, someone asked me the other day what 9-star Deathborn was for. I took him to 200 just for, you know, because I had max mage tech. I kind of wanted to see what a Deathborn at 9-star does. By the way, it's not worth it. He's not good at all. But whatever, we'll throw him in there because he's been sitting there for a while. And let's enable our Aiden. Let's make him suck slightly less than he does right now. Not a huge bump, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and push him up to 260, like so. Stats are a little better. Let's pop an enable in here. Since he's only E1, we're not going to worry about going by the book. We're just going to go and throw on something like either Violent Attack, definitely not a bad one, but also Spell Control is pretty solid for him too. From what I tested on Amu, they all did about similar damage, but Amu does a lot more skill attacks than he does basic attacks, so I think Spell Control will give me the biggest damage boost. Could be wrong. We'll see. Let's go ahead and test him out. What's he got on? He's got the Assassin Damage Artifact on. What a guy could do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 5 sets. Yeah, I got 5 sets of this armor, so let's go ahead and Be Naked You, and Be Naked You, and let's go ahead and fuse up a 6-star set here, just so we can maximum test our units at the end. That's usually what I do. At the very end of the season, I fuse up a 6-star set, and then whatever hero I'm testing that day, for hero analysis, I throw the best gear I can on them, obviously, so I get the most accurate test. That's what we do. So anyways, let's go ahead and throw on this 6-star gear for you, and we're going to stick with damage versus assassin artifact for nowsies. You will throw back a 5-star set on you. You need to have a lot of health. You can kind of dodge damage. Oh my god, you're so sad looking. That 2-star gear with a 1-star gear piece. I'm sorry, Heartwatcher. I don't mean it. I did mean it. I'm not going to lie. I totally mean it. 100% I mean it. I kind of want a 10-star Heartwatcher right now, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and 10-star Heartwatcher as well. Because I need her. Well, I don't really need her super bad, but I do kind of need her. Throw the Bone Carver in there at 9. I was kind of checking out Bone Carver too, because I've never made him 9 stars. Kind of looking at what his perks go up to, but not a huge deal. Let's go ahead, get you to 10, like a bam, and that's actually going to give us some stuff. There we go. Come here. Become a 10-star. Give me that exclusive orange artifact and the Demon Bell. The Demon Bell is actually pretty solid for Heartwatcher, if you guys don't know. Pop that on there. Ooh, for Fortress. Not using Fortress, but cool. Anyways, for Heartwatcher, when you're doing PvE damage, you don't really need the crits to heal her, generally speaking. Demon Bell actually does better for her, because if you look at her passive here, if she does a basic attack to start the battle out, she does 35%, or does the 35% mark, which is nice, but if she does an active first, she does a 45% mark. So you actually get a 10% damage boost straight out the gate by her dropping her active skill and not dropping her basic attack as the first attack. So it is kind of a way to boost her damage, or the damage team of your whole team, a little bit by swapping artifacts around. Go ahead and take her to 250. I've got over 1 billion spirits, so it's not really a big deal. Get her up there a little bit stronger, so maybe she's not such a weenie face, even though her gear is absolute weenie face. It's okay. And her stone is a little bit sad, but it's whatever. We're not going to worry about that today. That's not what we're here for. You got the assassin artifact on, correct. C6 stone, I went crit on it. I like it quite a bit better than the attack stone. He gets plenty of attack from his passives, I feel like, so the crit helps boost his damage a little further. Let's look for someone with a Walter. That's not a Walter. That's not a Walter. This guy has a... He's level 210. Not sure how he has a Walter, unless he's just been there for ages and nobody attacked it. I guess that could be a thing. For the sake of the test, we're going to ditch Bloodblade here, and we're going to throw in another one of the Michelles, because that's going to boost his damage. People have asked me, why do I use Michelle and not like Destroyer or Emily that have an extra boon on top of when they die? You get an extra like boost to attack and stuff. The reason is Destroyer's buff is like, what is it? Is it 19% for 5 rounds or something? The thing is, he only dies one time. So you get his death bonus and his little bonus for 5 rounds, and then it's gone. For Michelle, she dies, you get the bonus. She resurrects, and then she dies again, so you get that extra bonus on top of it, and it lasts the entire round. So all 15 rounds, you'll have that extra attack stack. That's why I use Resurrect heroes and not like Destroyer and Emily as the heroes that I want to die. So let's go ahead, jump in, and see what we can do against this Walter Marauder with the Assassin Damage Artifact and enabled Aiden, and I believe he has Spell Control on. So, hoping for at least 100 million to make him even mildly viable for an E1, being as that my Bloodblade at 10 stars dropping over 100 million. It does make the cheese look a little less effective. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't been super impressed with Aiden. Like, I thought he's going to be doing a whole lot more damage. And again, at E3 is going to be a different game with all the passives stacked up. But an E3 official version Aiden, I really don't feel like it's going to be all that strong. 13 million on the basic, that's actually not pretty bad. That's decent. 35 million, there we go. He's starting to get less butthole all the time. Also having 10-star Heartwatcher definitely is going to help boost the damage a little bit. There you go, a whole back line is now dead, so Aiden has the max damage boost he's going to get. Hopefully we can get some nice nasty crits up going on here. No crit there either. And again, that's where things like Violent Attack are going to stack on top of Spell Control very well. Violent Attack Enable is going to give you the crit and crit chance after round 4. And those definitely help. So Aiden dropped 166 million damage. That's more like it, my dude. You feel like you suck a little bit less now, and I'm happy for you. Let's do it again. Let's run it again. I did test earlier today. I ran the Antlers Cane for skill damage to kind of test out the 10-star, how that worked. He did the least amount of damage with the Antlers. The crit, the Punisher Staff, he did a little bit more. He's dropping about 60 million at 10-star. And then swapping to the Assassin Artifact brought him up to about 80. So Still, the class-based artifacts are the best choice for fighting Marauders. I don't think you'll ever get better returns out of using just a regular staff like the Punisher staff or the the antlers. I feel like class-based is always your best bet. So anyways, killing off the backline. I had a battle today, not gonna lie, when I was testing out earlier with his 10-star form, where he literally, like Walter, never hit a Michelle. He only hit Cruz for the first 10 rounds, and I was like, dude, you've got to be kidding me. It was actually horrible damage, of course, but I was like, what are the odds? What are the odds of that happening? Apparently, it was massive because it absolutely happened, but whatever. So anyways, here we go. Not a lot of crits happening here from the Aiden. To be expected because he doesn't have violent attack on yet. That was a little less damage, 144 million. Still not terrible. But where does Aiden really suck a fat one? And that last time I checked was Broken Spaces. I can't really buy that many tickets because I'm a broke dude. I do believe those are both warriors. I'm going to have to check it. Assassins. Those are assassins. Good, I have assassin-based artifacts on. But I don't think that they can kill my team, to be honest. Do I have any warrior-based artifacts? Where am I looking? Wrong button 3 times in a row. Anything that does damage versus warriors. Mage, ranger, priest. Nay, I have no orange warrior damage artifacts, which is a little bit sad. No one has one on, do they? That's assassin, that's demon bell, that's regular stuff. Sad face. Okay, so no warrior damage artifacts, so we'll probably have to run without the monster because with the monster, these guys can't kill my backline units. So we're gonna go ahead, do like so, put you in the front, even though it doesn't really matter. And let's throw in the 3 Michelles, but we gotta ditch the monster, or like I said, these guys are too weak to kill them. And maybe we'll get some decent damage here, but last time I checked his Broken Spaces damage, it was really, really, really bad. And I don't expect much better right now. Of course, like I said, he doesn't have a monster on, so he's going to hit a little weaker anyways. But he's worth checking out here. I heard before I ever built him, people were like, yeah, he's really good against Marauders and even guild bosses, but when you step into the Broken Spaces area, he just doesn't do a lot of damage, and it didn't make sense to me. I was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. If he does a lot of damage versus other bosses, why would he suck versus Broken Spaces? And I assume it's because they have the natural reduced damage, so he doesn't really get a huge boost to that, his damage or whatever, so not a huge deal. 12 million. He won't hit very hard, I don't think, even though these are both assassins with an assassin artifact. I'm not expecting huge damage output. We got him about halfway dead, though. Did okay. Did alright. Defeat, 100 million damage, with 88 million coming from Aiden. So that's not horrible. It's not terrible damage. But like I said, I can put out a lot more damage with an actual team. So far that I've seen, Cheese is really only effective if you do it really early. Like if it's something like your very first E3 unit's going to be a Flame Strike or an Aiden or a Mim. If you could E3 Mim first, you're a freak. But something like that, then it's quite effective because he's going to drop a lot of damage and you don't need a lot of strong units behind him. But either way, like Bloodblade and stuff, E3 Bloodblade's dropping more damage than my Aiden. So it kind of makes it tough to justify. We'll see what Aiden's like at E3, of course. Hopefully he'll be way, way stronger and dropping huge damage. But for now, I'm not super duper impressed by it. Of course, like I said, he's not finished. Once he's finished to E3, I'll have my final word on it, but that's pretty much all we had to do today. We 10-starred Heartwatcher, which I didn't really expect to do, which is nice. If I can snag the Super Casino one, which I don't have any super chips, do I? I do not. If we can snag this Heartwatcher, that would be an enabled Heartwatcher, who if I get like to fighting Kamath Marauders or guild bosses, you can put attack break on their enables, Heartwatcher and Cruz, which means that you won't die as easy, or your Aiden won't die as easy, which boosts his damage, obviously because he's not dead. That makes his damage go up when he's not dead. But that's pretty much all I had to do today. I debated jumping over to the other account and doing all the stuff over there as well, but this one's already run kind of long, I think, so we can probably just do its mass opening of stuff tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll just do that way. But that's going to be it for today, guys. E1 Aiden, 10-star Heartwatcher. Hopefully I can fuse up enough food before the end that I can E3 both Aiden and potentially Jara. That would be ideal for an analysis on Jara as well, because I have the max mage tech already, and I don't know if I'm going to do another mage. Well, I will. I'll have to. I got to do scary and stuff at E3, so we'll have more chances. But anyways, that's me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure smash that thumbs up button to show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well, and tell your friends about it because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.